map, there's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much...
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding... We may already be too late.
This is grave news, indeed.
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. My recollection is that it seems abandoned.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful.
Oh, pathetic! Incendio! Slippery as a...
You may want to move. What have you done? Potato!
Accurate!
Gringo! That was a stupid one. You were warned.
I shan't be having none of your nonsense. Leave me like that again and you'll soon find yourself with now poachers at your back.
Well, potato!
Confringo!
Gringo!
Died longer than expected!
Potato! Reduction!
Incendio!
Feel a burning sensation.
Incendio!
Head in the clouds, this one! Is that the best you got?
Potato!
Reduction!
Confringo! Accio! Incendio!
Confringo!
The flames consume you! Accio!
Well, if we're talking beasts, it's the Niffler that's the real commodity. Surely you agree?
Pathetic display!
Tasty little pony. Confringo! I've never been one for gardening.
Reduction!
Incendio!
Potato!
Really enjoy...
You were foolish to fight me.
Potato!
Perfect!
Better not be a
Accio! Protego! Confringo!
Incendio! Incendio!
Potato!
Confringo!
Reduction!
Why not simply step?
Confringo!
Confringo!
Incendio!
Incendio!
Potato! Incendio!
Oh, it's actually quite beautiful.
Confringo!
Levioso! Accio!
Cubrito!
On my best, I'll admit. Incendio!
Do you feel a burning sensation?
Potato!
Come now, you're embarrassing.
Accio! Levioso!
If I have so much of a
Incendio.
spot on me, you'll be sorry!
Accio! Incendio! Incendio!
Oh, it's a bit like, being off at
Confringo!
Confringo!
Incendio!
Potato! Risotto!
Confringo!
well done.
Risotto!
What?
Incendio!
How does that feel?
Confringo! Protego!
Confringo! Not so tough now, are ya?
Incendio!
Risotto!
Confringo! Protego!
That's just beautiful! Confringo!
Someone's going to regret it, Ragnar.
Levioso!
Amateur! Learned that in first year, did ya?
Protego! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! You'll need to be quick, Incendio!
Marvelous! Shame you're dying. You'll miss the smell of death. I heard something.
Confringo!
So,
Incendio!
Risotto!
how does that feel?
Confringo! Risotto!
Marvelous!
Confringo! Better luck next time!
Oh,
I hope that's the
Risotto!
Confringo!
Potato!
Incendio!
Confringo!
nothing more!
Oh!
Come out before I find you.
Accio! Levioso! Confringo!
Potato!
Levioso!
This is
Incendio! The flame! Incendio! Protego! Confringo!
someone's going to
Incendio!
trespassing.
Confringo! Confringo! Incendio!
Oh, it's actually quite beautiful.
Confringo! Confringo!
Clever. What?
Confringo! Stupefy! Accio! Levioso! Protego! Confringo!
Pathetic.
Levioso! Confringo! Your poaching days are over.
Oh, what delight I have your eyes.
Accio!
That's meant to be an attack of some sort.
Confringo! Incendio!
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 Accio!
Incendio! Confringo! Confringo!
Here I find you.
Incendio!
Right, Confringo! Potato!
Expelliarmus!
Incendio!
Incendio!
Potato!
Try!
Incendio!
Confringo! I think that one
Potato!
hurt.
Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
It's mine!
Confringo! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Confringo! Incendio! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Protego! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Incendio!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to... They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate...
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take...
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis. Petrificus Totalis.
Up a mushroom tea.
Well done.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
someone there? One less human to worry about. I won't rest. Get a tough to let loose.
Accio. Protego! Confringo! Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood.
Protego!
You can't stop us. Pity, not quite. I won't rest.
Confront!
Not twice.
Protego!
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizardry, but this is different somehow. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Let's get inside. Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone. I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would... Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not.
We did not, Professor. We encountered...
That goblins were aware of my vault is... But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat... Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you... Commanded to access a doorway. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you... Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to.
Yes, sir.
Then, that said, be careful.
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry. I've seen this before. Gringotts and the restricted section.
Levioso!
That must have done something. Best have a look around. Traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Confringo! Incendio!
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Confringo! Digger! Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Incendio! Protego! Incendio! Confringo! What have the Keepers planned for me? Confringo! These look familiar. Accio! Confringo! Accio! What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. Accio! The room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Accio!
More statues.
Confringo! Incendio!
Making this easy on me. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Accio!
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Accio!
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Accio! Revelio!
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Accio!
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. I'll never get used to these floors. Confringo! Accio. Incendio. What a relief. Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you had accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. All crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is...
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service.
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't...
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them. Once you have them all, we will tell you what...
Very well. Are you able...
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding...
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
That there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor...
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more. I will be honest, I've no...
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Brooms...
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find.
My studies. Yeah.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them. I should ask Sirona at the Three Broomsticks about the goblin she was talking to the day of the troll attack. Confringo!
Well, I had a friend who was
Hogsmeade, here I come.
What can I do for you today? Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hello, Mr. Pippin.
Yes, I do. A capable student.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an art, constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain? If you take this rather irritating...
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
Here are the invisibility potions she requested. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't...
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on a broom upgrade for you. I appreciate all of your help. What are we looking for today?
Each customer. Of course, families are making wants for centuries.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see... I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken to... It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun... I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may...
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only... Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Off to the races, then. Does it get any more?
Confringo! Accio! Leviosa! Instantly! Confringo! Leviosa! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Confringo! Incendio!
Fringo! It's like a place right out of a story.
Always late, that Pippin.
Madame Luang?
Sent a chat. Always cutting corners and taking... Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably...
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality...
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying. I'm not one to judge.
Here are the potions you...
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to... Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well...
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps...
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption.
You mentioned that more and more customers...
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but if I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pip...
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Revelio. Wonder who lives here.
My mother used to say I was lazy.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh, hard work and good
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
I delivered the
Very good. And
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was...
I do truly appreciate your help.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have...
Best of luck with your potions, Mr.
Do take care.
Hogsmeade.
Come on inside.
Revelio.
Watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4... By the way, Beatrice Green is the name. Welcome to Dogweed and... Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to... Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood...
Someone died here.
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one.
Now then.
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Your things will be safe with me, till they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Doors always open, you be sure. Soon. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Does it get any more? Hogsmeade.
If you work all day with your hand, you know?
Accio! Levioso!
Was the greatest steward that's been picked.
If only I could invent a new potion.
Accio!
Goodness, look how fast they're going.
Excellent. Protego! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Incendio! Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio.
Hogwarts has brought me.
Another detention! Mother, and at your age.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Intimidating.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignment.
Good. You should be... Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice... Perhaps... Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your skills.
Incendio. Demosso.
Repetition can be an excellent teacher.
Confringo. That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but...
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his. Best be off.
Confringo. Debolso.
I've always said that travel...
Obviously, the best greenhouse is the one with the dangerous. If only a new stew. How rare a medicine.
Accio.
Quite a few hamlets outside of Hogsmeade. I'm going to try and visit them all this year.
Made any progress with your treasure map?
Hello, Arthur. Thought...
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster come. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few...
I found what I believe is an authentic...
Oh, that's... Seems as though we both had success. Glad... Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round... Office might yield anything interesting.
What are you up to now? Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to...
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor.
I did.
It was wonderful. I believe...
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts, some provide us with magically imbued material, which does not include torturing them for whiskers.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's stumbling over dead beasts.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone.
An optimistic idea. Professor Weasley has asked that I be on the lookout for my... Meanwhile, I also encourage you to...
Hey, over here. Come on.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying you were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope...
It's something my gran and I say. It means that at least that's what we decide.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that,
You've intrigued me.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of...
I thought she was brilliant.
I suspected you two might...
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust... I've seen it firsthand with her. It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years... You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well.
I don't often... The poachers' influence is growing. They're up to something.
That does seem strange.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it.
I think that's a fine idea.
And the more I know, the better.
You seem undeterred.
Oh, very well. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon.
Potato! Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see... First, please allow me to... Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade...
I suppose you could call it eventful.
Oh, of course not. From what In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason Do you see that curie? Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience.
Revelio.
Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of... Second, as macabre... You, however, I'm at my wit's end, young friend. In fact, I know of two... Perhaps you could start simply by removing them.
Why would I do this?
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? Next, you'll notice that the door is locked.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sent you a bit, and I took advantage of it. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom.
Aloha Mora.
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle. Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of difference between Arcanite and Asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Preparing for a rebellion. Brutes, always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hogwarts wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of their goblins comes near me. Anyway, I'm Goblin Rebellion. My marks in Professor Hecat's class are superb. I don't think that's what that class is for. Right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll? How dare you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
I hope there are no students in the hospital who will count as my very next infection. Not to
the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my runs now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about quitting.
Ravenclaw? I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would never do that.
Revelio.
Flying about and the golden stick. Rather a lot like life, isn't it?
Oh, nice to see you, my best friend.
Show yourself. Now. If someone was here, they seem to have moved on. Wise decision.
Revelio.
Who's that truck? You're not on my